So you had two games on the weekend and you were unsuccessful in both of them. What do you feel were the major factors for why you lost both of the games?
First is our turnovers. As a team, we're averaging many turnovers per game, usually around about the 20 to 25 mark. If you want to win any game in the BBL, we cannot be doing that. I think that comes with just being on the right page with each other, and we're still kind of gelling and learning each other's games. So I think it will hopefully get better with a bit of time, but we just need to start being on the same page and improving on taking care of the ball.
Okay, so looking forward to this weekend, what do you as a player want to see from the rest of your teammates, and what will you be doing against Bristol this weekend?
Well, Bristol haven't had the best start to the season. They are a good team, but I think it's one that we can definitely win. As long as we're all on the same page, having Kwan now in the lineup, I think is going to be very good for us. I just think we need to stay on the same page, keep our turnovers down, and just be a bit more gritty and fight hard like we did in the Newcastle game, and I don't see why we can't come away with the win.
So let's start with team news. Are there any further developments regarding the players you're still waiting for from overseas?
Yeah, I think we've managed to tidy up some of the administration around the visas, so we're looking forward to having several of the players on the court. It's been a long time coming, and I'm sure they'll be looking forward to it.
Looking forward to this Friday, what's the plan to make sure you get a win against Bristol?
I mean, Bristol have got a very, very good roster. They've been in close games throughout the start of the season. I like their lineup. They've done well in retaining personnel that have made them successful for multiple years, not just in the BBL. And I think it's always good to have a core. It'll be interesting to see how we match up, because I think physically we're better this year, certainly in the forward line. And obviously we've got a ramped up perimeter coming Friday, so I think it'll be interesting to see how that influences our performance. In terms of getting the win, I'd like to see us step up defensively. We certainly have to negate a number of threats. I think their imports are solid. As I said before, I think the guys that they've retained are solid, and they can go deep into their bench and get something out of it. We need to be able to contain that. We have to win the battle of the rebounds. We have to stifle their offence, and I'll be expecting our guards to apply more pressure. In terms of the offensive end of the floor, we've got to resolve this turnover issue. The turnover to assist ratio at the moment is very, very high, and at this moment we're gifting teams possessions, and if we gift teams possessions, ultimately they're going to have more opportunities to score, and I think the guards know that. The interior know that, and we've just got to find a better connection between the two. I think this week's been a solid week of practice, and I hope we have begun to resolve that issue.